starting your journey to financial freedom. Now. You're listening to the New Investor Podcast.
This is the Young Investor for the New Investor Podcast. Now, since the beginning of the month of August, I have lost more than 30% of my gains accumulated so far this year. Why? Because there is plenty of uncertainty in the world at the moment, such as the protests in Hong Kong, the trade war between the US and China still ongoing, instability in Italy and Argentina, only to name a few of the headlines at the moment making investors nervous. I, on the other hand, am completely serene and I do not pay much attention to what is currently happening. I do trust that you do not believe that all of this will actually last. So I have always been a firm believer that from chaos, regardless of its degree, comes order in a much stronger form. And I do not need to prove that or back this up with any facts. Just look at the history of mankind since the birth of the stock exchange. Every possible crisis and world war occurred, and our economy is in a better shape today than ever before. So the advancement of our civilization goes hand in hand with our world getting wealthier and wealthier. The internet is only 25 years old and we are only beginning to see the positive effects on our population, on the advancement of technology in all sectors, which will be affecting our lives in ways we do not even comprehend today. So I will apologize to those who may see the negative impacts of such a shift on our civilization, as I am an optimist, but we are now holding brand new debates on digital privacy, or what degree artificial intelligence should be integrated in our lives, or how much power should be in the hands of CEOs like Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. Those debates I never heard of before and not so long ago. So I am born in 1980. I have lived the pre-internet age, and thinking about all of this and how fast all of this deployed in our areas of society, and above all, how quick we all have adapted to these phenomenal changes, I really can't anticipate how we as a civilization can just stop right here and go backwards. Any of the investments you make today into a handful of companies that will evidently be around in the next 20 years will be fantastic and life-changing investments to my point of view. So all you need to do, and it is as simple as that, is work hard to normalize your current financial situation. That should be your only objective in the next 3 years. Whatever it takes, normalize it. Normalize your current situation. Live way below your means. Don't be afraid of anything or what anybody thinks. Your objective is to free up the highest possible percentage of your earnings to invest, because you are about to get on the most important train of your life. You must grab the opportunity right away. The world is shifting fast and we are to allow for this change to make us wealthier. You can only do that by investing in the future of the world economy, and it is brighter than the sun. So most people will never tell you all of this. Most people will try to make you believe that things will go for the worse, or will start sharing with you stories of why they were unable to change their financial situation of future. There is one thing that you can consider absolute truth beyond any doubt, and that is the math. Just do the math and look at the numbers. They do not lie. The more you save and invest, the more chances you have to change your life in a meaningful way. And right now, it is simply the best time for anyone to be alive, and we are at the dawn of a brand new world. You could be part of it by owning parts of the companies that are already architects of our future. So I'm getting on that train, and I hope you will join me. In the meantime, be well. Thank you for listening to the podcast, and I really hope that it brings you some additional support on your own journey towards financial freedom. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to never miss an episode, and looking forward to your DM and follow on Instagram at New Investor Podcast. In the meantime, stay invested, be patient, and keep playing the long-term game.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.